one of the things that I'm really big on and I talk to everybody about is that you should always start with the end in mind. And then if you really want to start a plan, you have to start with an assessment. And people that are in business really understand this, is that you have to start with a needs analysis. And we were talking about this idea earlier of biohacking. And one of the things that I think that is the challenge with biohacking is that everything is too expensive and it requires a ton of knowledge and education and training behind to see the changes that you need to have. And it's really only elite level performers that are using that. Well, people really can use that same type of strategy to hack their daily life and understand, what they need to do and manage their time and their behaviors to simply get them the results that they're looking for. They may not want a 50-inch vertical jump, or they might not want to be able to run a marathon, but they should be able to manage their daily life. It simply starts with the fact that the best questions get the best answers. So I came up with an assessment that allows me to score people's nutrition and health behavior habits and to give them an appropriate meal plan that allows them to get the results that they're looking for. And I think when you look at the fitness and nutrition industries primarily, they start with the wrong principles from the beginning, and because of that, almost every diet fails people. The diet should be designed for something that it really changes the way that you eat and the way that you view eating, the way that you view putting that food into your mouth every time that you do that. Daniel Hyman, I think it is, he said, food is information, and your body is constantly responding to the food that you put into it, and you're very unaware of these things that are going on. And again, you can track blood tests and whatnot. I realize that over and over and over again, the same pattern comes out, that these foods are healthy for you. They're low inflammation. They don't increase your estrogen levels. They don't have a negative effect on your blood sugar. They don't have a negative effect on your insulin levels. They're not likely to lead you to chronic diseases. They're hypoallergenic, and then you have this other category of foods, which some of them are poisons, like trans fats, for example, and other foods that basically cause people to have almost like this allergic reaction that creates more kind of a toxicity situation in the body, which puts the kidneys and the immune system and the liver and everything into overdrive. Well, when that happens, there's really no way for the body to be thinking about optimal performance. And optimal performance is what allows the body to go, I want to lose some weight here. I want to get some fat off. If you're in a situation where the body is constantly trying to detoxify itself, it can't think about enhancement. Most people start these diets knowing that they're not going to last, right? That causes tons of stress for people. And as an athlete that played a sport where you're constantly worried about your weight and your body composition and your muscle mass and all of these types of things and how much fat you have, because ultimately Joe Rogan said this on his podcast a little while ago, that if you're fighting at a weight class and you're fighting a guy that's 5% body fat and you're 15% body fat, in this day and age, you're gonna lose. It's just not gonna work. That's why they have weight classes, right? But what that does is it creates a tremendous amount of stress. Right? You're very stressed out about everything that you're doing because you know that competitive advantage is so important, right? Well, you come back to everyday life for people. Everybody's already too stressed. And I think that stress is the thing that's really causing people to have all their problems. It's causing people to not sleep correctly. People don't really need to be that stressed out about what they're doing, but with all of the confusion out there on calories and the 17-day this and all of this stuff, it gives people even more stress about what they're doing, and then those people stress other people out about it. And I think that that's the thing that needs to change. People need to realize that there is a way to feed a human being to get the optimal results. There are simple strategies that can allow you to easily improve your health span, your daily energy levels, and ultimately your performance. It's not really that complicated. And the biggest thing is that the most successful people out there, the way that they manage their eating system is they allow little room for cheating. There's just no way that you can tell somebody that they can never have a piece of cake. And in this diet, you can have your cake and eat it too. It's really the coolest thing, and one of the things I'm the most proud of coming up with. And it's something that's so effective. And again, it takes the stress off of you and allows you to continue to eat the foods that you love. But yet you still have to have some level of discipline with the things that you're putting in your mouth on a regular basis. So on a daily situation, you basically have to really focus on eating the foods that are healthy for you, and then you can have a little bit of a cheat on a daily basis if you can stick to the plan. So, and this is something that really allows you to continue with an eating system for a year-round, rest of your life type of scenario, which is what we need. We don't need 3-month plans. You know, life is a long time period, and really people that use 3-month plans, they keep sabotaging themselves over and over and over again. You can get the nutrition questionnaire that I created for free at www.cheatmealdiet.com, and you can download that and you send that information back to us, and we can get you the what you're looking for. There's a bunch of different products that you can choose that allow you to get different meal plans and resources that can help you along your journey with that.